Hello students, we're going to look at the solution now to the third long answer, full solution question. At the end of chapter 5, part of your sample quiz in book 2 of your ma1026 booklets. And it's asking us to solve this log equation. And you'll notice this time, similar to the first one, it has logarithms on both sides of the equal sign. And when it has logs on both sides, we tend to use drop the log type learning or type solving. For example, if I have log base b of m equals log of the same base, say base b of n, a different number or expression, then I can say therefore m equals n. In other words, this is exactly the same as this. Single log equals a single log. And we call that dropping the logs on both sides and let them equal each other. Well, that's what we want to do. However, if we're going to use this idea, so if this, then this, we need to make sure there's a single logarithm on both sides. We also need to use this idea, the fact that if there's an exponent in front, or a coefficient in front of the log, it's actually an exponent on the value, then we move that up first. So we have to apply this rule first before we can drop any logs. So for example, I see this 2 here, see that? So I can't just drop the logs the way they're written right now. I have to do one quick step before that. So I got log base 4 of x minus 1. That stays the same. Notice there's nothing in front of this log except 1. That's what. So there's nothing to move. Equals log base 4 of 8 squared. Okay? So now I have nothing in front of either log except the coefficient of 1. I'm okay here. I'm okay here. Now I can actually drop the logs. Now some people might not drop the logs at this stage. They might write it one more time and simplify 8 squared to be, of course, 64. Then you might see drop the logs take place. Well, you can do it before this step if you want. So therefore x minus 1 must equal 64. Okay? So in other words, at this stage we can actually drop the logs. Now, then it's a simple solve. Add 1 to both sides. 64 plus 1. So the answer here is 65. Now, we can check these on our calculators. I haven't done this in the last 2 videos, but just to show you one. Our answer is 65. So I would type this. I would go to log where the bases are, right? Which is under math. Log base, see that one? Down past 9, 10, it's A. So log base, right, 4. And now put in your 65. X subtract 1. So I'm putting 65 in for 1. See what I'm doing? So I'm over here doing this. I'm actually substituting the value back into the equation, aren't I? So I'm putting this 65 back in here and then typing it in the calculator to check. Okay, so I'm doing this. I'm doing log base 4 of 65 subtract 1 should equal 2 times log base 4 of 8, right? In other words, I should get the same thing on both sides. So they are indeed equal. So basically I'm checking to see if these are equal. Now, I'll hit enter. So that side gave me 3. Okay, that side gave me 3. Log base 4. Now, let's do the other side. 2. Now math again. Go get your log, which is way down number A, or letter A. Whoops, I went too far. Let's go back. There we go. And this one is log base 4 of 8. Okay, and let's see what we get on this side. And again, we get 3 as well. So you can see that we've double checked it on the calculator. So they are indeed equal. Okay, so that's the solution to number 3.